What's good, people? You're now locked into the Eavesdrop, your listening party presented to you by HKNY Central, and I am your host, Photo. Get ready to listen to some amazing music, some music that may or may not come out, and you get to see the creative process behind the artist and or producer making it. Hope you enjoy the show. Stay locked. Welcome to HKNY presents the Eavesdrop. Appreciate that. That's my DJ Dubes right there. I'm Photo, and we've got Call Me The Kid in the building. Do you want to tell them something?
Yes, I'm Call Me The Kid, producer, artist, creative, everything. You get me? I'm out here, North London.
Too cool. And in the background, we got Lambs. This is in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Normally, we play other tunes that we're feeling at the moment and stuff. But Double, Call Me The Kid has got a lot of tunes. Got a lot of tunes at the moment, so we might just skip that section and go right into it. What do you want to take us to first?
I just dropped a tune, last week. It's called Way Too Much. Start with that one.
I'm going to quickly say, you dropped it because I asked him to, because obviously he's someone that doesn't like to release.
Something like that.
Big bank, big Benz, big beamer. Roof down on the end, I'm inner. No, they can't see me, John Cena. I pull up in the zoom, zoom, zoom. Who got the keys? Wait, too much quality on me. Who got the keys? Wait, too much quality on me. The man them don't celebrate. Pull up with a gang like. They no club can quit on me. This ain't the weekend. Who got the keys? Wait, too much quality on me. Who got the keys? Wait, too much quality on me. 17 missed cars in my car up. I'm a risk taker, I might ride up. Nah, I want you with my dollar. Nah, I don't want you with my. She ain't wifey, I don't wanna. She know too many man, that's a turner. If you're gonna come through, get done. My section got the whole thing turner. Baby, you look so bad, baby. You ain't got a bit so bad that I'm explode. If I fling shoulder, you better fling your back. Baby, you look so bad, baby. You ain't got a bit so bad that I'm explode. You have the visual for this as well?
Yeah, I have. You know what?
There'll be no next year.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen.
Right in with something crazy. How are you feeling about that one?
Straight in.
Do you want to tell us a little something about that one before we go into the...
Yeah, so basically I've been a producer for time, I've been an artist for time, and I put the artist thing behind me for a while, producing for other artists. And late last year, I just jumped on a vibe. I liked what was happening with the Afro beats and my piano, but I wanted to do my thing as a London youth on that kind of vibe. And then you get me, I made a few like this, so that's how that happened.
So is everyone going to be hearing you on that vibe now? This is the artist side of you, basically.
For now, you know what I mean? I got other stuff I released as well, but that's the kind of vibe I'm in right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take us to the next one.
The next one.
Is it released or unreleased?
I think let's go into a production sort of thing.
Production, let's go.
Do you know what I mean? I'm going to kick off with one of my favourite productions, yeah. But it's not.
If we agree, one second. I'm gonna write down what I think it is. Yeah.
It will never be what you think it is.
You never know, because there's something that you played me before.
Oh, okay.
A while back, and I think it was originally a reference.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one?
I don't know. I can't even remember.
Let me just quickly write one down now, yeah. Because it might be.
What I'm gonna play, I don't think anyone. If someone said, "Yo,"
like they like the
Call Me The Kid, yeah, what's his best production or what? I don't think anyone will mention what I'm gonna play.
But it's off this project, yeah?
Yeah.
And let me just go to remember. There's one favour of mine, production-wise. I'll say it before, yeah? So production-wise...
Yeah, go on.
This is my favourite production-wise.
Okay.
Cool.
That one's like a...
No, but there's certain parts to it that I love, innit?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And the next one, in terms of the whole thing coming together,
yeah.
But it might be the visuals and everything as well.
I love that tune.
Alright, cool. Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
Yeah,
nobody can get this. My favorite. People say I'm a madman, but the truth is I am a madman, and that's the thing. Let me show you. Yeah. So forget this rhythm. Yeah.
Oh, is it the something it jumps into?
Okay. Okay.
I hear it.
All right. Cool. So this thing right here.
DJ.
Hey, you know, put it up. Hey, big up to you.
Come on.
Flawless.
That transition was cold.
Flawless.
That transition was cold.
That is, I've completed music. After I done that, I was like, you know what?
So you see stuff like this, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, someone listening to the tape would hear that and experience that.
Yeah.
As much as you enjoy it, why is that not something that you say, yo, I want to show this part of it?
Yeah, do you know what? It kind of, I got to balance what I want out with the artist's opinion. So I made this beat.
Yeah.
And I played it. Everyone that got in the studio with me, I played it to them. Like, not even like, yo, you got to use this.
Yeah.
I was just like, I've made the best beat in the world, didn't it?
Fair
On
enough.
some, like, I love this beat. So I played it to Tion, played it to Ace, played it to Hardy, played it to like random other like songwriters and whatever. And obviously Ace was like, clock the vision. Do you know what I mean? He was like, yo, let's try something. So with that, obviously we've created the tape, or we're in the process of creating a tape. And his vision was to have like go into EIO, even to the point where we sped it up like 20 BPM or 15 or whatever. It was a little bit slower, maybe 10 BPM.
So what was you playing to people before? Because that's how it sounds. Like
No, it sounds the same actually. It was just sped up a little bit. Actually, It wasn't even 20. It's probably sped up like 5, 10 BPM. So it was just a touch slower. And then all we done is we made it sound like it was like playing from a radio or something like that. But and then we put the words from EIO. Yeah. Because Ace thinks in a weird way. He'll be like, oh, this is on the same key as EIO. Let's try something.
You heard that?
Yeah.
But then fair enough, he does a little production as well, innit?
Yeah. He was like, he'll be like, oh, play EIO. And I'll play it to him and he'll be like, oh, it's the same key. And then it went from there.
New ting, put a hoe in hotel. Low key, man, I hope she don't tell. New money, put the O in oh well. Oh well. I remember back then I would borrow. I just fucked a girl on Insta, I don't even follow. I don't like no pictures cause my girl got me an oboe. Diving in the money, drown my sorrows. No more niggas in the party. We ain't letting no more niggas in the party. If I say I like you, then you lucky. She said the body count is free. I told that girl to say we're lucky. No time for these hoes. No time for these hoes.
So what was your favourite instruments to use around this time? Because you're not that much of a sample person, are you?
Now I am, actually. Now, well, when I say now, I just mean this year.
Okay.
But generally, no, not really. What was my favourite instruments? You know what? I like basic sounds.
Okay.
I actually, one thing I like to do, is use, am I allowed to swear? Yeah, use shit sounds. Like basic. But it's like how everything comes together that makes it sound great.
It was you and Ace was the first people that I kind of knew that would sample themselves.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know probably people have done that before, but when Ace was telling me that, that's you just sampled.
Yeah.
I was thinking, why did no one actually think to do it? You erased the whole issue of having to get stuff cleared.
Yeah.
How many times have you sampled yourself or sampled something previous?
Countless. I got vocals. I've sampled my. Can I jump into another song?
All right.
Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can find it. So on this tune, I sampled like a beat that I made. So I made a beat a couple years ago, and I was going for like a Rihanna type of what's the word? Ethereal, like kind of sound, just big open. And then like 2-3 years later, I sampled it and turned it into like a drill kind of beat.
Absolutely.
And it turned into this.
Hello?
Used to be Gucci Chanel. Now we on Louis Dior. Don't go to the store. Money I got it, but I want some more. I used to be poor. If it's war, then it's war. Still die rich if I lost it all. I've been there and did it before. Niggas be trying too hard. Brother, I drip when I'm bored. Walk in my room, open the closet, it's Louis galore. So many bags and tags, you'll think that it's Louis V floors. Baby, you came a long way from Juicy Couture. Fuck a minimum wage, I was in William Hill getting hourly. If she Nigerian,
That one creeps and then drops.
And that tune, funny enough, speaking about samples, we sampled a football crowd.
Okay.
as well.
Oh, so when you said the Rihanna thing, was it a specific song or was it just the vibe he was talking about?
If I remember the name.
Fuck a minimum wage. I was in William Hill getting hourly. If she Nigerian, bounty. I fuck my bitches and balconies. Come like she tryna devour me. Baby, your boyfriend's a loser. Only talks on the net, cowardly. She's for the streets, for the streets. I got black, I got white. I know boys doing deeds. I got boys pushing weight. I got boys cooking beats. I got niggas round the globe, so why would I not know some niggas with heat? Used to be Gucci Chanel. Now we on Louis Dior. Don't go to the store. Money I got it, but I want some more. I used to be poor. If it's war, then it's war. Still die rich if I lost it all. I've been there and did it before. Niggas be trying too hard. Brother, I drip when I'm bored. Walk in my room, open the closet, it's Louis galore. So many bags and tags, you'll think that it's Louis V floors. Baby, you came a long way from Juicy Couture.
Fire.
I can't lie, all my boy was telling me was like the production and the like, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was nice, that was nice.
Hold tight, Ace, and he went crazy on that one. So, yeah, that it was much slower. And it was like, you know, when Rihanna, I can't remember the tunes, but when Rihanna on the Anti album, she had like James Joint, she had some different kind of sounds.
Also, it was like you tried to send something along.
Yeah. But then 3 years later, I just heard this. I was like, this is melodically sick, and I just flipped it.
See, one of my issues with artists, this is obviously not necessary to you, but it can apply to you, is how long you lot will hold stuff on for. But
Bro,
you will come back to it and actually use it though.
Yeah, do you know what? I need to do that more because there's so many gems. I could probably go a year or two without making anything new and just looking at what I've got and flipping stuff. But you know who does that the best? Ace. He's cold.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's flipping old stuff.
He will flip anything. He's very, like, he looks at what he has and works with it. But yeah, man.
So what's an example of that?
Do you know what? What's an example of that?
Because the one I do remember, but this wasn't, you didn't end up jumping on it.
Yeah.
It was one that you, what tune was that? Actually, go back to Ace's tape.
Yeah.
Because I remember when it come out, I was just like, this sounds familiar. But I think it's something you played to me before that was originally a reference for, I might be wrong with this, Migos.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Did I play that to you before it came out?
Yeah, you played it to me before it came out. And I was just like, oh, shit. So when I heard it on Ace's thing, I was like, that's the song, isn't it?
Yeah. So it was this thing, actually.
That's it, yeah.
Now I'm hearing this, I feel like I was trying to make songs that sound like they were in games, like old games. Like that sim feels like it was in like an old game. Yeah, so.
But because obviously you've done the visuals before.
Yeah.
How much of your other skills go into you producing? So for example, you write.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure when you're making a beat, you think of how someone might be on the tune.
100%. So I don't. There's a lot of people that like make beats and just make the beats and then just send them out. I don't produce without writing to the song in my head. Whether it's melody, I produce around the melodies I create. Do you know what I mean? And it's worked for me. And I just feel like if I can write to it, or if I have a vision to write to it, someone out there is gonna have a vision to write to it. So I would rap, I would sing, I would do whatever. So yeah, that is an integral part of my production process.
Does the visual side ever come into it? Because obviously with this one, you said game, so obviously I'm assuming when you're picking the instrumentals, it's like that fits in a game, kind of.
It fully does. I feel like the more and more I've produced, created music, I like to really put myself in a place where I see the visuals and I can feel the visuals, see the visuals, and all of that comes into play with like the feeling, the way I want people to feel. Like, do I want to feel like they're standing on top of a mountain? Do you know what I mean? Do I want them to feel like, do you know what I mean? Like, just any of these things. Do I want them to feel like they want to go out and just move mad?
I'll say you're good at that. I'll say what you make don't sound like what you make for other people. I think there's a massive distinction, for example, you and Ace, there's a massive distinction in your music. Do you want to go into some of your own stuff?
Yeah, cool. You know what? We've spoken about it
Start off
twice. Might as well start off
Yeah,
with this
I like
one
this
still.
one. I like this one.
Back it up one time for me.
You shouldn't be drinking by yourself, nah, by yourself. You know you're way too fine for that. Hennessy straight to time with that. Wine for me. You ain't no saint, don't lie to me. Money come long like binary. Baby, I'ma bless you, cause your body's sensational. One time make you wine it for me. Put your body in sail around. This one no be lie with lie. I'm getting money, true. Sweet thing, but you're way too rude. Got you all in my skin tattoo. Keep that energy when you come through. Quesada. This fine thing wanna drop my money. Quesada. She wanna stay from night till morning. Quesada. Girl, fling on your back and wind it on me. Quesada. Might just spend it on you. Chee. Baby, you sweet. Bad girl, call the police. She want me to go down with my gold teeth. She chat to me nicely, say please. I know you want me, my little secret. But baby, your body's sensational. One time make you wine it for me. Put your body in sail around. This one no be lie with lie. I'm getting money, true. Sweet thing, but you're way too rude. Got you all in my skin tattoo. Keep that energy when you come through. Quesada. This fine thing wanna drop my money. Quesada. She wanna stay from night till morning. Quesada. Girl, fling on your back and wind it on me. Quesada.
You caught the best bit, man.
Wow.
Nice, course.
That was in my, that's like
cool.
my personal playlist. That's on my like list. Nah, fuck with that one. How we feeling about that one? We like it? Check out the video. It's just as good as the song. Trust me, the visuals are cold.
So, do you know what, yeah? If I'm going to be honest, yeah, I think Que Sera, if I did 5 of them,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I know the fans would be happy. I know that fan base would have grown.
I'm fan, by the way.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm fan.
And the way I move, it's happened with production as well, actually, but I'll speak about the artist thing. The way I move is like, when I do something once, I just generally, it's been done now. Do you know what I mean? But if I made 5 Que Seras, I don't mean the same song, but that vibe, you get a vibe. Like, yeah, it would have gone through the roof, because even like Que Sera done really well, because apart from like the music I made 7 years ago or something, nothing's come out really.
Right.
If I done Que Sera from 1 to 5, do you know what I mean? Especially when like Afrobeats kind of vibe was in. But yeah, man, I always just like doing weird, interesting things. You know
what would stop you from, all right, so let's say you made it at a time where, let's say, that kind of music was in.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't release it at that time, you'll release it when you're more comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you not necessarily follow us? Like, do you just, when you feel like, or do you ever make a tune and think of the business side and the marketing side of things and then cater to that bit?
Do you know what? I think I've had the luxury of, on recent times, of not being too pressed on the business side of things. Of course, if I do something and the numbers go crazy or whatever, as an artist anyway, that's amazing. But I always put doing it right first, that's when the delays come.
Yeah.
But I'm learning, because my people get onto me. If there's one thing, I'm learning to be quicker and to do things at the right time, strike when the iron's hot. All right.
Show us something that you like, production-wise, and then let's go into the unreleased from there.
Can I go left? I want to go left.
Let's go left. Cool.
So this tune is from a talented girl called HKNY. We've been working together for many years, and yeah, man, she's just sick. She's a female rapper from America that moved to Europe, that moved to London, and she's just sick. She got a vibe, and I love making interesting music. Someone earlier was asking what's my favorite genre, and I was like, I don't really have a favorite genre, but I like to produce a genre and then go left.
Makes sense.
So that's what this is. She's a rapper, but we've gone left.
And this one's out?
You get me? This one's out. It's been out. my biggest production.
Oh, word.
So yeah, let's run it.
Let's
2000s kind of vibe.
I'm not shy, I'll say it. I've been picturing you naked. I'm a little faded. You look like a fucking painting. Big doe eyes, amazing. She's everything I've been praying. My heart palpitation. She looks like the type to break it. Me and your girlfriend playing dress up at my house. I gave your girlfriend cunnilingus on my couch. She cute, kawaii, hentai boobies that excites me. I think she really likes me. As politely can I slumber body.
So what does it take for you to say, all right, cool, I'm cool on someone else using this, I want to use this? Like, what would it take for you to say, you know what, this is for me?
Most of the time, okay, so there's two. For me to say this is for me, I must. What always happens, yeah, is I create a song just to create a song. Like I make the production probably thinking about someone else, and then what will happen is that because I am a writer and I do write, what will happen is I might just start writing to it. And normally I would just do a sketch, melodies and a few words. But when I actually start properly penning, I'm like...
How are you feeling about that one? You wanted to keep something silent, actually. Tell them what you told me silently.
Oh, silently, I said it's just about to hit 400 mil
400 mil streams is crazy on that tune.
Spotify.
So let's try to get that to the 400
you know
mil.
I mean? It's
That's
like
mad.
396 or something like
390, so that's about like 4 million left, right?
Yeah, 4 mil left. 4
4
mil left, please. I need that 4 mil, guys.
Give us 4 million, please. Alright, so now we're getting into the unreleased. There's one that I personally like, but I'm gonna let you take the lead. I'm gonna let you know which one it is that I personally like.
I'm gonna save the one he likes.
Alright, cool.
This is a tune that's unreleased. I don't know if it's gonna be released. I hope it gets released.
It's acting like it's someone else's decision.
I hope it gets released, but yeah, this is a tune. This is a tune called Jumpin'. Yeah, man, it's similar vibe to what I said. Got some Afro beats and my piano kind of vibes, but I'm rapping on it. I made it with my boy Mitchell White, dope
Co-producer as well.
Big up Mitchell White.
Let him know some of the tunes that he's produced as well, that he's worked on with you.
So Mitchell White has done Expensive Habits and the
Banger.
remix.
Banger.
Asen, JME, Chip Gets.
Crazy.
He's done Nigeria with Asen. He's done Miss Diva. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff. He's just a co-producer. Big him up.
I'm seeing his name on everything as well. Mitchell White is very cold.
We're working.
Very cold.
So actually, my first tune, Way Too Much, he produced that, actually, and I produced it with him, but big him up because he was the main producer.
I think that's something you always do. Even if you work with producers, you have to get your little touch on it somewhere, somehow.
You've got to personalise it a little bit.
I hear it. Let's get into the unreleased. What we're playing now is all unreleased, so follow him on the socials, Call Me The Kid. All this stuff is coming out very soon. This one might be coming out, he said, but...
If it don't come out, then it's a HKNY exclusive, you get me? The way this actually came around, yeah, is that it always starts with a demo. I made a demo for someone, and then I got an artist to jump on it, and then I helped them in the process of jumping on it, and then I was like, I could do this, like, it's basically my source that I gave them, do you know what I mean? So I just made more. And then I was like, why are these songs being wasted in it? So I just said, I'm gonna put it out.
Okay, let's listen to this not sitting down, because I feel like
the
way you vibe.
Alright, we got a pump it then.
Actually vibe, let's go.
Jumping, everything jumping. I pull up, I beat. Jumping, everything jumping. I pull up, I beat. Bobby and she tell me I'm handsome. Bobby wanna hold me for ransom. Looking like she need a companion, so she like rough play, give her that tantrum. Carry with me and the phone get rang off. She in the passenger seat with the pant off. Man, I know in a gangster bedroom. Only time I do it on camera. We don't do handouts, only do handoffs. Style so big, take the band off. Throw that shit, make it fall like dandruff. That's what I bring to the table. Bitch, I'm the shit, I'm the bumper. Money on trees like ganja. I got money on me like a banker. Jumping, everything jumping. I pull up, Bobby. Ronaldo, we been jumping. Everything jumping. Oh yeah, jumping. Range Rover, drink driver, big baller, see recliner. Said she not outside, she a liar. Said she not outside, she a liar.
Talking money.
I hope.
Talking money.
So I hope it comes out. But
No, but see, this is how you hold that. Have you ever thought, ever, like at the end of the year, whatever you didn't release, just saying, hey, this is a,
you know what?
just have that.
That's a cold idea.
Just whatever.
'Cause one of the things I loved, do you remember when Kendrick done Untitled Unmastered? I like that. Just like, no pressure.
Yeah.
This is just cool things that I've worked on. And you know what? I've never thought about that, but I should just do that. Just at the end of the year,
Like a little
Christmas.
lost tapes, whatever you
boom.
want to call it, just have that.
Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. Who knows?
Cool.
I might do that.
Because the cameras is rolling.
Do
You ain't gonna do that.
you know what?
You just don't want to tell me no on
That's
camera.
a cool idea. You know what? Bro, watch it. This year, say none.
Alright, cool.
Did I say I have something else? I probably do.
You said you had 2 more, but there's one thing I'm gonna ask you to do after this.
Yeah, what is the other thing now? I might.
In terms of all this stuff, is it just singles or is it potentially a project?
So I remember I got something. So I was supposed to do a project. Yeah, I was supposed to do a project. But for now, it's just singles. Now it's singles. But it's really because I got so many things happening with so many different artists. Thinking of myself as an artist, when I have to put myself in a whole different mentality, I've got to think about promotion, this, that, how I'm trying, my whole visual marketing and this and releasing. It's just long. So I think it's just easier to do single. I don't think about how to tie anything together and then just move on from there, really.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I got something. Hey, One Ason. He bust me still. One Ason, you get me.
Yo.
So One Ason has produced something for me, which I'll play in a bit.
Sick.
Which I haven't even touched. I've chopped up the beat, but I haven't touched. I don't know if I'm going to.
Right.
Like when I finish the song, because it's going to be a rough version. But him, the guy that made Que Sera, I didn't really touch it that much, but I did add a live bass, I did do some chops, and I did like cut things in and out. Added like a live bass on one other sound. But in terms of producers, I know GA, Bad Boy, we've worked together on some stuff. Yeah, man, he's cold. And the thing with him is that he always captures a vibe. Do you get it? He always captures the vibe, and it's like, he captures it perfectly. And it's generally, he makes music for the clubs. And I don't need to touch, I don't need to do nothing, because when he makes a beat, I feel exactly what I'm meant to feel. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear that.
So, but yeah, man.
We say we got to the Ace one next?
Yeah, we go to the Ace one. This one, I will say, it's going to be re-recorded. It's going to be whatever. But
yeah, I know Ace has got a different mind. Listen, Ace, I'll love you on one of these, man.
Listen,
as hard as this guy's to get a hold of, I will love you one of these, bro. I want to see how this works.
Yeah. I've been telling this guy, after we made Vice Versa, he didn't want to produce no more.
That's the one I picked as one of my phrases, by the way.
Exactly. He didn't want to produce no more. He said, yeah, you know what, I'm an artist now. I got the producers working for me. And he actually co-produced Vice Versa with me. He started we both started it in his house together, but he picked the first sound. And he was like, we can make something out of this sound. So one thing about him, quickly diverting, is that artists, if they were involved in their own production when they're starting, they should continue that, because they have something special or something different. So yeah, I had spent 5 years trying to get him to produce again, and he started again this year.
Sick.
So madness is coming. So yeah, he produced this for himself, and then I heard it one day and I was like, bro, are you gonna use this? He was like, no. I said, yeah, say none. So
I asked him one time, didn't even say, are you
sure? Yeah. Que Sera beat as well.
Yeah.
That was he found that beat.
Oh, seeing.
And he showed it to me. I was like, you gonna use this? Like a month or two later.
Is it?
He said no. Said,
No better tell me twice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Cool. Similar vibe.
things in a row. I link 6 things in a row. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I took Friday off. Saturday, Sunday. Then one came, put it on me. She look bad like she on the runway. When I see her in bikini, I switch country. Back. She toxic, but I'm toxic. My wife thinks she a busted car. Girl, lot thinks she a lot thicker.
What's this take 5 years to come out?
Nah, come
What's this take 5 years to come out?
Summer. Fritter.
Oh, I'm gonna airdrop it to myself. I'll put it out.
Spent 5K on a figure.
You like this one? Summer.
Can't like you. Question, would you?
Street one, would you?
Come roll with me, call it. Question, would you like to get to know me? Text this time, the way you're boy, you're trying to bend this pipe.
Do you know what this is? This is summer for me.
No, it has to come.
Summer. This is summer.
The first tune is warming up for this one.
I hear it.
Hey, when I think can't apologize. Rude girl, swallow your pride. Can't buy this is expensive. Street one, would you? Come roll with me, call it. Question, would you like to get to know me?
Hey, madman.
Only one of you man will think to put that there though.
Yeah, bro.
That sounds fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's definitely like, I can imagine myself on the pre-drinks.
Yeah.
On the way to something or something where this is gonna speak to my mood for the day.
Yeah.
That's fire.
So this
That's
has to come out.
Please.
5 weeks, 6
5
weeks.
weeks?
Yeah. 6 weeks.
Is this the one of the ones that was in my? You didn't send this to me, did you?
No. I didn't send that to you. This one came up, so I was in a mood. So when I done them two, with that last track, you know when you said when the visuals.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the visuals in Texas.
Okay.
With the VHS thing.
Move, man.
That's why I was asking you about the whole VHS. That would have been a movie.
If you,
because I went Colombia. No, I went Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go Colombia for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then straight from Colombia to Texas. So I was supposed to shoot in all of them places.
It would have been good,
collage
bro.
of madness.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
the Houston thing would have been good.
Yeah.
But would you do something like that when we later on in the year?
Yeah, I could do it later on in the year, or I could do it any. To be honest, I tried to get the man them to fly out to Nigeria with me, and the man them were stalling.
I can't lie, he was telling me that every single time you've gone, he's been slacking.
Yeah.
He's been saying that.
Yeah.
Hey, something and another, because I feel like
anyone's flying out, shout me.
I will fly,
and
bro.
we will just get some footage. We'll get some footage.
Now, this is my thing, because this is something that you artists do, and so many of you have done it, and I hate you guys for it.
Yeah.
It sounds like this now.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to time for it to come out, it's like, you know what? And it sounds not that it sounds bad, it sounds completely different. But don't introduce me to a vibe you can't.
Yeah. Do you know what? I try, it happens to the best of us.
I know.
I always try to not lose the essence that's in this by polishing it up or cleaning it up too much. So this ain't changing. Like I don't want to add nothing to the production. I don't want to add nothing. Like really for me, it's just how do I make it a bit bigger?
Yeah.
That's about it. I've got a singer on there, just layering like the light twos and stuff like that.
So it might end up being a little bit longer?
No. She's just singing along with the sample. Singing along with the sample. Listen, this has to be done in a few
weeks. At
weeks.
this length, I'm gonna be wheeling it. You know them songs that it's like, I just finished too soon.
Nah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. We need it short and sweet.
To producers is that like you start off with a blank canvas. Like you might just start off with a and then end up with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So all you can see there is Hardy and Dig That. I'm sure you know the tune, but this is. So I produced this with a guy called JT Bad Boy.
Okay.
Hardy and JT had the vision and like created this. I think I was in a session when Dig That recorded. I went and helped kind of bring it to life in the recording stage.
Right.
So I think the version I'm going to play you is like Hardy and JT had the idea, created the initial idea. Hardy sent it to Dig That, got him in studio. I was there, helped them like figure it out.
Cool.
And then this is what we had straight after, before I went in on the production and changed it. So.
Alright, cool. So what we'll do is play this,
Yeah.
and then just tell us some of the stuff you heard, and then
Yeah.
what made you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Life's improving fast, look at that German Guten Tag. Hollywood cruising past, now I got bare man moving soft. I like ruthless cars, me and my girl do rooftop bars. Caught me a house, before I got jewels, uni got a man moving smart.
She wanna talk feelings, me and greeting, me I just mashed and leaving. They talk about beefing, this they sneaking, niggas get splashed for speaking. White like Peter, brown like Cleveland. Trap fit up,
So
down all
you get the
evening.
point.
My white
So
king
with
looking
this,
Madonna.
when I got this, and after the recording session,
Yeah.
I felt like I wanted, as you can hear, the beat is quite linear.
Yeah.
It's not as impactful as you want it to be. So I definitely knew I wanted to work on the impact. I definitely knew I wanted it to like bring up the pace a little bit.
Right.
And I think one thing that the other producer done, which was amazing, number one, that main flute sound, but number two, that bass,
Right.
the bass that slides. I'll show you this again.
Life's improving fast,
Yeah, with the drop here.
life's improving
You know what I mean?
fast, look at that German.
I thought that was such a integral part of
Yeah.
the song. I needed to bring that out.
Yeah.
So I could play you how it ended up.
Yeah.
Get money and go see multitask. Back then used to drive around ends in 40 cars. Look at my face, all these scars. Girls still chase, call me hards. Don't talk too much like Stormzy's dog. Life's improving fast, look at that German Guten Tag. Hollywood cruising past, now I got bare man moving soft. I like ruthless cars, me and my girl do rooftop bars. Caught me a house, before I got jewels, uni got a man moving smart.
She wanna talk feelings, me and greeting, me I just mashed and leaving. They talk about beefing, this they sneaking, niggas get splashed for speaking. White like Peter, brown like Cleveland. Trap fit up, down all evening. My white king looking Madonna, I hate when she leaves makeup on my collar.
Me and Dave got matching mercs, me and Ace got matching hoes. There with the man them trap, Gucci pouches matching phones. Things on the Go Hotel, doing up snaps, matching robes. Look at these losers, man's exclusive, me and Neymar got matching clothes.
It's like everything I dig, they think they're wifey. And she thinks she's my main, but that's my side piece. Still break down Liz on my scale, do it gentle, nicely. Jump out on side streets, see them I let mine squeeze.
Pure cash, no receipts. Life so discreet. Let a man get pussy in private. Let a man get
Just showing off his producer side real quick. Alright, so we're gonna sign out.
Yes.
Thank you for dropping all your music that's coming. Which one's the one that's not coming out? Maybe coming out.
The one before this, two before
I
this.
beg you lot, hop in his DMs. Make sure he releases all this music, otherwise I'll put it out. Anyway, doesn't matter. But thank you for listening. This has been HKNY, the Eavesdrop. I really not got nothing to say, I'll be real with you. I've been drinking, I've just enjoyed myself.
Big up, John, I appreciate
Dupes,
you.
call me the kid, got lambs in the background, got my people in the background. Yo,
Yes,
Dupes, sign
yes,
us out.
yes.
Thank you for watching. Follow him. Follow.